Hello, we're coming to you from Florida today for our parenting tip talk. My family's on vacation here, and you might tell I have a little bit of sunburn, but taking this moment while the kids are all out at the pool to talk to you a little bit about, I've been thinking about the water being at the ocean and at the pool, and just one way that relates to parenting. So if you'll think about it with me, let's just say the environment that we have in our home, we want to have our children hear about and know about God and His truth and His Word. So the environment that we have, we want our children to be in that environment, but we want them to absorb that environment. So if you think about, I have my Nerf ball here. This is something that will absorb whatever the water that it's in. So when we took it to the beach, it absorbed the salt water. When we took it to the pool, hopefully we got all the salt water out, but if we take it to the pool, it's going to absorb the chlorine water there. However, if we take this lacrosse ball to the beach, it might get wet, but it's not going to absorb the salt water, and it's not going to absorb the chlorine water or whatever the environment that it's in. And so one key thing for us to think about as parents is, how can we help our children to be absorbent to the environment that we've created? You know, if sometimes I can realize that if you can just gauge each one of your children, sometimes you can tell they're feeling hard. They're feeling hard toward whatever it is, the discipline that you're giving, the rules that you set down. They're not feeling at all absorbent of that truth. And so we need to think about ways when you can sense that you have a child that's feeling hard, what can we do to help them soften that they're going to actually hear and grasp onto the truth that we're wanting to share with them. So I want to share a verse with you. This is Proverbs 17:9. It says, "Whoever fosters love covers over a multitude of sins." So I would just encourage you as a strategy that you want to pray for each of your children to be absorbent to that truth. Think of ways, as you pray about it, have God help you think of ways that you specifically can reach out to that child who's feeling hard, to make sure that they know your love for them. Maybe that would mean to take them individually with you on an errand. It doesn't mean you have to spend necessarily money on it, but having that heart-to-heart, taking the time to talk to them and hear where they're coming from, and to make sure that they know that you love them and that you're understanding and caring of where they're at and that you're wanting to help them. So that then the child becomes more absorbent, becomes softer to you, and will be able to take in the wisdom and the environment, the truth that you're wanting to share with them. So I have just my prayers for you. I know that this time, and especially as school is getting started, it's just hard having a wisdom to know what the best thing is for our child, and in raising them. And we're praying for each of you in making these decisions, knowing that our God and Father will be faithful to give us each direction and provide what we need.